funny.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a live edition of the BLA podcast, your home for everything Warriors, Lakers, and news from around the association. We're just gonna start off right now. A little trade deadline update, and if you have been on your phone in the last 15 minutes or so, I'm sure you've seen the breaking news that the Warriors and the Heat are finalizing a trade that will send Jimmy Butler to the Warriors, and Andrew Wiggins, Dennis Schroeder, Kyle Anderson, and a protected first-round pick will be going to the Miami Heat. So we've been waiting for the Warriors to make a trade this whole trade deadline season, and for the last 12 hours, I was convinced that Kevin Durant was going to be back in the Warriors uniform, but here we are. We got our own Brock joining us from
I just
Pennsylvania.
Butler.
Yeah, we're talking about the breaking news here.
Dude,
Jimmy Butler coming to the Warriors. The Warriors
Isn't it-
finally did something.
it's so weird that it's kind of like he's the Family Dollar Kevin Durant. They were like, "You're not who we really wanted, but it'll do."
You know,
But-
I was convinced that they weren't going to do anything and that I was going to have to settle for Nikola Vucevic or something like that.
Oh man, yeah. I think this might have been a little bit out of desperation, just to placate the fan base of oh no, don't worry, we're doing something. We'll bring someone in.
I don't mean to cut you guys off, but I'm looking at everything that's breaking down right now. This is a 5-team trade in order to make it.
Oh whoa.
Do you have the details?
Looking like Dennis Schroeder is headed to Utah. Kyle Anderson's going to Toronto. Miami is receiving PJ Tucker and Andrew Wiggins. Hold on, I'm trying to piece this all together. Guys.
Where is PJ Tucker coming from?
From Utah, I think.
Yeah, he got sent to Utah from the Clippers. Yeah.
That's bananas.
Sorry, guys. This is as this is all breaking down, it's
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, we're live. It's all right. This what happens.
Miami to receive PJ Tucker and Andrew Wiggins. This is coming from Chris Haynes right now.
Okay.
See here. It's coming in from multiple people. But yeah, it's looking I don't have all of the numbers right now, but it's looking like it's about a 5-team trade that's making this happen.
That's wild.
All right, here we go.
So I don't know what's going on, but at least you guys got your star, I guess.
Jimmy Butler is a Warrior. That's
Guys.
kind of the bottom line of this.
Guys, both of y'all, the BLA got 2 stars in 3 days.
It's kind of crazy. I feel like the Luka Doncic trade really set the tone for this trade deadline season. I feel like after that happened, everybody was scrambling to get something done. We saw the next day, De'Aaron Fox get moved, which was a huge move, but I think kind of went under the radar because everyone's still kind of processing the Luka Doncic trade.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like the De'Aaron Fox one the most.
I'm literally watching De'Aaron Fox fucking kill it on the Spurs right now.
Yeah.
It's more to Roman's 2 seed, 3 seed.
Yeah, 3-seed prediction.
Dude,
championship this year, baby.
It's looking good.
My friend just said they're 240 to 1 right now with some bet boost or whatever, which is
Wow.
not a terrible bet.
Yeah.
So what's your guys' starting lineup here? I'm assuming it's Curry, Draymond, Jimmy, TJD, and JK.
Yeah, when JK gets back, I'm assuming
Yeah.
he's immediately in the starting lineup again. You have Jimmy taking the place of Wiggins, who also I want to say thank you for everything you've done, Andrew Wiggins. The 2022 championship wouldn't happen without him.
It's true.
Yeah. So I'd say it's probably Curry. At the 2, you probably put Buddy. Dennis Schroeder's gone, which is that's a sad loss. I liked him as a Warrior. I feel like it was, we're just figuring it out with Dennis Schroeder, and to see him get moved again in the middle of a season, that's got to be tough on him. But
Yeah, I mean the Warriors still had the issue of so many guards on the team that like, okay,
Right.
we lose Schroeder, but there seems to be so much faith in Pods to just
there
make it
is.
work as that second guy.
And to
But
be fair, he's been playing a lot better since returning from injury.
mhm.
We might see him get some starts here and there, but I definitely expect, maybe Jimmy at the 2, and then you got JK, Draymond, and either TJD, Looney. They've been starting Quentin Post as of late, but it's Steve Kerr. He's gonna switch it up like every other game.
This just coming in now from Shams. We're getting the pay-per-view ready for the Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green fight. That should be happening in the next 24 to 48 hours.
That'll be the a new All-Star Weekend event.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
I'm
team.
very interested. I'm very interested to see how this works. I'm very interested.
Yeah, so am I, and I agree with what Roman said that this kind of feels like a move the front office made out of desperation. Because when you set the bar at Kevin Durant, and everyone, that's a very high bar. So Jimmy Butler, that's not a bad place to land at all.
Yeah. No, I mean I know we're so far removed from the Jimmy Butler on the Sixers era, but I always look back to see his impact on a team that already had good talent on the team and Embiid as a star. And I am of course going to have an expectation that Jimmy Butler is going to help this team win at least one playoff series. I think this team with Jimmy Butler is going to make it into a playoff series through the play-in tournament or just starting in a series as a 6 seed. I think Jimmy Butler is enough to give the Warriors a chance to win at least one series.
I agree. I think, and that's all we should, or we can ask for as Warrior fans. Is like, I just want to see this team get into a real playoff series. Like, it's been years of getting in the play-in, losing in the play-in, or just flat out missing the playoffs. Like, get into the playoffs and see what you can make some noise from there. And I think Jimmy Butler is the piece that can take him there, because you see his numbers in the playoffs are better than his numbers during the regular season.
And you just extended him. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
2 years.
see that. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 years, 121.
Which is interesting because he is a aging star. But
It's
so
interesting though, because he said
Draymond
I didn't think he wanted to go there. I didn't think he wanted to come to Golden State. So
yeah,
it's interesting that he signed.
That was the report.
Maybe they only got it half right. Maybe you guys aren't done yet either. Maybe you guys figure out a way to do something else.
Do you think they're setting up for LeBron?
No.
Yeah, I think LeBron's staying with the Lakers.
Yeah.
There's no way.
I want LeBron to leave, but
him and Steph have a dream. He hates Andrew Wiggins for taking his place in Cleveland, right? He immediately traded him. Andrew Wiggins is now gone. He's like, all right, you got your old dog, Jimmy Butler. I don't know. That's what it feels like. If this Luka thing goes off the rails and LeBron's like, I want out, craziness.
We couldn't do it until the summertime, so.
I didn't know there's 2 players with a no trade clause, and it's LeBron James and Bradley Beal. And that's why.
Yeah, Bradley Beal's like very random to have a no trade clause.
Because the Wizards were like, you are our LeBron James.
And that is why the Suns have been trying to.
They can't do anything.
But why Kevin Durant was in the market was because they couldn't trade Bradley Beal.
Yeah, Booker is untouchable for them.
Bradley Beal is unable to be traded. It's fantastic.
Yeah, Phoenix is a very toxic situation for the next. I don't think that they have enough, and that's crazy because their salary or they're like where they stand in like with the apron and all that stuff.
They're
as far as the tax,
it's brutal.
Yeah, what are they gonna do?
They're not winning a ton of games either.
Yeah, I think they're in like the same spot as the Warriors right now. It's like kind of floating above or around 500.
It's weird. It's weird that all these teams, like the West, got real weak, but Oklahoma City's like really good. but nobody
I'm still
believes.
not sold on him. I don't give a fuck.
That's what I'm saying. No one believes in them because they're too young. And you're like,
I
hey,
don't believe it.
it's because like playoff Jimmy, playoff LeBron, you need like experience.
Right.
So like nobody's like, yeah, you'll and like I guess this is their time while all these old heads are moving and whatever. But I don't know.
Yeah, it's interesting. OKC is definitely an interesting team.
Like
Yeah, I don't know.
Houston is the other one, and the Spurs are the other one, and you're like, I don't see it. Now Dallas.
It's like it's like if hypothetically, let's say like there's a 7-game series between the Warriors and the Thunder, I would not count the Warriors out at all,
Oh, I take the Warriors easily.
especially now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good
Can
draw.
you pull up the screen I'm trying to share?
Yeah, I see that you're trying to pull up something, but there we go.
Yeah, I just wanted to take a look quick at the standings.
Yeah.
So you guys
Close.
are a game above 5. We play each other tomorrow, so obviously we'll have to have a pod tomorrow. Do you think Jimmy plays tomorrow?
No.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
it's gonna take a bit of time for him.
Like Luca could play tomorrow, but
If Luka's
he's
not
waiting
playing
till
tomorrow,
Saturday.
Jimmy's definitely not playing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Mhm. All right. So the thing is if he gets cleared via the physicals, he could. He's not injured or anything. Luca's just like battling back from his calf strain.
Yeah.
But so I think that just looking at this, it's going to be tough for that 7 through 10 spot, man, because Dallas is on the outside looking in and they just lost. But I think that they're going to ascend. I think
so,
I think Dallas is going to be good, especially with Anthony Davis. Speaking of which, the Dallas Laker game is going to be freaking insane on the 25th.
Oh
And
yeah.
I think the Spurs are going to leapfrog their way into the play-in tournament picture.
Really? That far
Yeah.
back?
I think so. I think they got a chance.
Yeah, with De'Aaron Fox, they're looking really good right now.
They're trending.
So Phoenix, I feel like you guys can leapfrog Phoenix. I don't think they're doing anything special. Sacramento is like it's yet to be seen, just based off of them getting Valanciunas and Zach LaVine, like very interesting times over there.
They just did like a little mini rebuild in the last like 3 days.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
kind of like
and
it.
then
Yeah, me too.
I do too. I do too. And then after that, we got Minnesota, which
Not counting
it's
them
all-
out. Right?
yeah, I would never count them out. So yeah, I mean, so we're basically talking about 12 teams with 10 slots.
But
the
like
Clippers are an interesting
those-
team too.
They look like
Okay.
shit yesterday.
those first 3 seeds are untrustworthy because they're young.
Yeah.
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 And I don't know if John Morant has registered his guns, but those first 3 seeds are untrustworthy. And then I don't know. Then you don't trust the Clippers, the Lakers. I don't know.
I mean, what about the Nuggets? Like, have they really proven themselves to be that good and to separate that far from the rest of the West? Like,
They're trying to get one for Russell Westbrook. That is their motivation.
Hey, as long as we don't see them, whatever.
Yeah. That's fair.
I feel like that'd be the one team I wouldn't really want to see, like for the Warriors to play in the playoff series, just because I think Nikola Jokic is a matchup nightmare.
Oh yeah.
But I'm not too concerned about like, the other pieces. Like if that team didn't have like Nikola Jokic, like,
Yeah.
I changed my tone.
Jokic versus fucking Looney will feed families for generations.
Dude, there was one game last season where like it was like Looney on Jokic, like damn near half court, and Jokic just heaves up a shot for the game and it goes in, and I was like, that's all
What
I
he
needed.
does, dude. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's so ridiculous.
I hope for this pod, for life, both the Lakers and the Warriors draw one of these. Maybe not Oklahoma City because they just like care about basketball and it's like a good culture. But Memphis and Houston are gonna talk so much shit to these old heads that they don't care about, and that'll be fun. Like when they like really like push LeBron and then he goes off. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see him lose to Jokic in like 6 games, 5 games. I want to see little kids try to like take his legs out and then he suns them. And
the psychometer for the Warriors with acquiring Jimmy Butler now just went.
Oh my god!
With
him
Draymond
and Draymond, they're both getting. How many T's are going to be going?
There will be a brawl.
Rockets Warriors series. That would be.
Oh
insane.
my god! If we get John
Brooks.
Morant getting fouled by Draymond and Jimmy Butler and Zach Edey, for some reason everybody wants to fight Zach Edey. I don't know why.
A big dude.
What if Zach Edey's just like talking shit nonstop and we just don't know about it?
That'd be awesome.
I can't see that for him, but I'd love to hear like the 30 for 30 one day. Zach Edey just was going nuts on the court.
Zach Edey was just roasting everybody.
That'd be insane. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, we still got 18, 17 hours left. I mean, there's a good chance we can wake up tomorrow and Shams has, done some shit. Is he even going to sleep tonight?
No.
Yeah, this can't be a night where you take a break from the phone.
What? Can the Lakers get any big?
Well, Valanciunas is gone now.
Yeah.
Daniel Tice is gone. So all that's really left is
Steven Adams, potentially.
Steven Adams. There's Day'Ron Sharp. There's Nick Claxton. But that's if Brooklyn even wants to deal him.
Yeah, I feel like the asking price for Claxton would be pretty sky high. Like if the Rockets are asking for a first round pick for Steven Adams,
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
So it just depends on what you're willing to do. If you're Rob Pelinka, and I just think we have to do something. Like there's got to be something that I'm not even thinking about in the margins, because like Jackson Hayes can't be our starting center. He just can't.
Yeah. I feel like all the talk around like Robert Williams went really quiet during the trade deadline.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know if DeAndre Ayton's available either. But
that's probably the contract. Yeah. I think he's making 30 plus. So just to get there, we'd have to stack Rui, Gabe, and
throw Dalton in there too.
Yeah, throw Dalton in. You might even have to give up Austin Reeves for that. And we're trying to build. Well, you know what? I was going to come back to the all-white team. Walker Kessler is still out there, man.
Sweet. I need LeBron with 4 white guys for the.
100%.
Then he'll be like, it was 100%. The hardest ring in my life. I had 4 white dudes. All right.
That would cement his GOAT legacy.
Can you imagine? LeBron and 4 white guys. How does that affect LeBron's legacy?
That puts him over Jordan.
I think 100%. More impressive than the 3-1 comeback is 4 white guys and LeBron.
No, bro, because Walker Kessler's nice. AR-15 is literally slicing and dicing people up. Luka is just a savage. And then Dalton Connect, he'll drop a quick 20 piece on you.
It's not just 3 white boys. It's 3 American white boys and 1.
3 American white boys.
That's impossible.
Yes.
All
right, boys. I have to hop off.
Thanks for hopping in, Austin.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
I will. We should pod tomorrow before the Laker Warrior game, and if anything else happens, I'll try to sneak away and pop back in here. So.
Sounds good.
But yeah, okay. I'll hit you guys later.
All right.
See it.
Guys, are you excited about 35-year-old Jimmy Butler?
I have to, because it's the only thing we have to be happy about. It's something new.
I guess it's like, I don't understand. Like, you guys are in like the top tier, and they're treating you like you're not. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know. Nobody really wants to come to Golden State.
I feel like Kevin Durant's like on his burners account, like, Steve Kerr's racist and just saying
Draymond sucks. P.S.
Yeah, Draymond sucks. Yeah. Draymond touched me in the locker room. Like, what? Who is this? I need like someone to go through Twitter and see what the tweets are during today. from Kevin Durant's other phone.
Burner account. No, totally.
Yeah.
It was so weird. He's just all of a sudden out of nowhere. It's like, I don't want to go there.
Right. And
Okay, dude.
Roman and I were talking before the show about how like I feel like this hurts more than Kevin Durant leaving in the first place, because when he left to go to Brooklyn, it was like you kind of understood why. Like that was a pretty unhappy last season he had with Golden State, tore his Achilles, like all that stuff with Draymond. Like I get it. But years removed from that, and like for
Still.
him to like the deal would have happened, but he was like, I don't want to go back, like have no interest. That hurts more because it's
Yeah.
like, damn. It's like,
It has to be
I'm sorry.
Draymond, right? Like, there's no other. It can't be
It's-
Steve Kerr.
I would assume, because like I feel like
Bob's
he
not
wouldn't
there.
do the Olympics if Steve Kerr was the Olympic coach.
Yeah. Even better point. And he played him like the majority of the time. It's not like he was Tatum, like sitting on the bench. I don't know. When I read it, I'm not even like you guys are Warriors people. Like I read it and I like felt sad, like for my like I grew up in this era and I was like, oh, he doesn't want to go back with his friends. It was like he got cool and everyone's like, you're not that cool, but he's trying to still be cool, and it's just I don't like it.
I feel like if he had been open to a reunion with the Warriors, he definitely would have gotten like the hero's welcome in
Right?
the Bay, potentially even earn himself into like statue territory.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone talks about Steph now, and that's great, but like those 2 championships went through Kevin Durant, like
Yes, 100%.
100%.
And he has the hardware to prove it.
Yeah, and everyone talks all that shit like you never won one without Steph, but like I don't know, Steph only had one before that, so
Right.
Yeah.
it's very. I guess it hurt as a basketball fan to be like, damn. I thought for sure he's going back. I was like, this is gonna. Be
I thought
sick.
so too. Like there was like a whole 12 hours. I'm just refreshing my phone, like waiting for the Shams tweet to happen. Like, oh yeah, Kevin Durant to the Warriors, like finalized. But
Yeah, with
Yeah.
all the big names getting moved around too, you kind of expected him to get shipped out just because of the Suns situation, them trying to get rid of anyone they can. But yeah, no, it was definitely hard to hear his disinterest in returning. But
I thought it was weird that he waited till lunchtime too. Like he's like eating his peanut butter and jelly, like not feeling Draymond.
apparently
smoked a little bit.
he went to the Phoenix front office and told them like that he wants to work with them if they want to move him. Like he's like, work with me to get me somewhere else. Like don't send me to Golden State.
Wow.
But that does not change the way I think about Kevin Durant as a basketball player. He was one of my favorite players before joining the Warriors. Remained one of my favorite players as a Warrior, and did a lot of good for the Warriors. So it is what it is.
So sad. It's like post mortem. Like
Oh yeah.
shit.
Just getting to reminisce now, but
It's all right. At least you all had like your heyday.
Exactly. And the Warriors didn't leave empty-handed. Acquiring Jimmy Butler, that's huge. They had to do something, and yeah, I'm surprised that Jimmy Butler was still maybe not still available, but for Jimmy Butler to get traded to the Warriors and then for him to sign an extension like almost immediately after, that was what surprises me. Like when the news first broke, I thought like, okay, well, he's just going to be here for this season. Like he's
Yeah.
around.
Mm-hmm.
But
There's
to hear that
something in the water there. Yeah, there's something more to that story. That there's like a plan.
yeah,
And I mean, like, consider that there was not really a lot of chatter going on around Jimmy Butler with other teams. Like, there were preferences that he had, but it didn't really seem like there was a lot of teams like really pushing to go get him.
yeah. It
And
seemed
then
like
honestly,
it was Phoenix or bust.
yeah, I feel like there might have been, this is just speculation, I feel like there might have been actual like worry with a lot of teams with trading for him because of no one knew if he was going to resign or if he wanted to. And I think the Warriors situation just kind of fell in his lap, and he's like, well, if this is the best situation that's going to happen right now, like I'll just take it. So
That's
it might
fair.
have just been settling on the first lifeboat out, because I mean he was desperate to leave. He was finally talking to the Heat, saying, "Hey, I'm ready to like talk. Like let's work through this."
Mhm.
And the organization was like, "No, fuck you." So he was
I
he was
mean-
looking for the first lifeboat out, probably.
As much as Austin loves the bubble championship, he was the other one in the bubble championship. So it's the greatest fucking championship of all time. So he got there.
Yeah,
And he put the team on his back that year. Like that whole finals, like,
exactly.
it
Yeah.
went through Jimmy. And even when they went back against the Nuggets, like I don't know how long ago that was, maybe like 2 or 3 years ago.
Is it 2 years now?
Damn, I forgot about the Nuggets Heat. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a little forgettable.
What wasn't the most marquee finals matchup, but
We've
it
had some
happened.
bad finals of late. Post Steph LeBron finals, we've had some bad. The Suns, Bucks.
I forgot
I
about
actually I liked that one actually.
that one. That
I
one got
enjoyed it.
better as it went on.
It was
Yeah.
sad because Chris Paul came back and then they lost. Like, oh shit!
Well, yeah, Chris Paul was like, "Oh, I'm addicted to this now." Never went back. Most
It's a
sober
huge three
human
to cut
alive.
the lead to like 43.
No, I think they were up 2-0, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be back for Game 3," and then they lost four in a
Four
row. I think they
Yeah.
lost 4 straight to Giannis's block and all that shit.
Yeah.
That was a great.
Right, you're right,
series.
Ruben. That wasn't bad. It just was weird.
Yeah,
It
no, it was weird. I wasn't really expecting the Suns to get there, and finally seeing another Eastern Conference team make it.
Then,
Yeah.
then
I was
the
just like, oh,
Cavs.
whoa. It's not just LeBron or a Jimmy Butler Heat in the bubble.
There are
So-
other teams in the
Yeah.
East.
There's like what, 2?
Sorry, I think. I don't know. It feels like whoever comes out the West is going to be like super beat up, and then like the Cavs and Boston are just going to play each other, and that's it. Maybe the
probably.
Knicks.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's like everyone's dream is like to see the Knicks because just great internet content.
Yeah,
But it won't happen.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not sold on them.
Neither am I. They're fun to watch, and like Karl Anthony Towns does a lot of good things for my fantasy basketball team. But
It's a big bodega.
yeah, big bodega. Yeah, I don't know. Like in a 7-game series against the Celtics or the Cavaliers, like
No,
right?
like
Yeah,
I think my dream would be like Knicks, Spurs. Like that would be like wow. That
Yeah,
would
that's
feel
a
like
throwback.
yeah. That'd feel like the Suns Bucks and be like that's weird. I want to watch that.
yeah. How did these teams get here?
Yeah,
That's for the true basketball fan.
yeah. Like OKC Boston's just gonna be like run, shoot 3, run, shoot 3, run.
That's
three.
yeah, it's pretty horrible.
It's not fun to watch.
And like SGA just like driving, just foul baiting for like however many games.
Oh, wait! I just saw this. I'm getting on the Cade Cunningham train before everyone.
Yes, dude, he's the real
Pistons
deal.
are cool, bro.
Bro, had a 40 piece with only 3 free throws.
Yes.
That is articulate hooping. Not even foul baiting.
That is a guy I can root for.
At first, I didn't like him. I was like, "You're like lazy or whatever," but I think he's just a chill guy, and he's like quiet and talks like shit afterwards, which I like better. Like after he beats Jalen Green, he's like, "Yeah, Jalen Green sucks," and then just goes forward. I like him. So that's my new guy.
Hey, Jaden Ivey as well on that team. When he's back and healthy on that Pistons squad, they're gonna be good.
And Isaiah Stewart's like their Draymond Green, like the
Yeah,
enforcer.
They're local psychopath on the court.
Aaron's also like a monster on rebounds.
Oh yeah, he's incredible.
Screaming at people. Told Miles Turner he plays with Legos.
I mean, when he like went through like 3 lines of defense to get to LeBron James that one game.
Oh yeah, to fight. That was so
Yeah.
good.
I'm like, dude, this guy's crazy. That might
Yeah.
have been like his rookie year, like second year, and he's going after LeBron. Like,
Isaiah, they might
Crazy.
shoot you, brother. This is the face of the league. But I like it. I want to see more of it. Kyle Anderson's deal's getting worked. Kyle Anderson,
man.
friend of the pod, got traded.
Yeah,
friend of the
that's
pod.
bad. Thank you, Kyle Anderson. You, you deserve more in Golden State. I don't know why you didn't play as much as you did, but
Yeah.
I wish you nothing but the best.
Dude, thanks, Kyle Anderson.
Thanks for watching our story that one time.
Siri at Kyle Anderson. Thanks for watching. Appreciate
All
you.
right, guys, I gotta dip out of here too, but I'm glad we're able to sit down and chat for a bit.
Yeah, for sure. I think we'll just wrap it up here. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in for this quick trade deadline update, and we'll have more for you soon.
Dude,
Yeah,
Pistons are cool. That's the quote of the day.
Word of the day.
Pistons are
Pistons are cool, and Jimmy Butler is a warrior.
Oh,
Yes,
Jimmy,
sir.
I'm
All
excited.
right.